From the Daily Mail, all this talk about dark money in the Citizens United case. It's a mantra from the left, which they're very good at. They have their, rah-rahs. How Clinton has relied on a handful of mega donors for her $1 billion campaign, with a fifth of her haul coming from just 100 people or unions. Well, it's obviously a campaign of the people, a groundswell. 5 mega donors and their wives are responsible for $1 in every $17 that had been spent on Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign. The Clinton campaign proper and Super PAC Priorities USA had raised a combined $1.14 billion by the end of September. This is unparalleled. She had to have a makeover, and that's what this is. Assessment of Clinton's fundraising found fifth of the money that went to her campaign, Super PAC, and committees came from just 100 sources, and $1 out of $17 from 5 mega donors and their wives. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? Very, very interesting. Well, let's see. Who's giving what to whom? Major donors to her bid included hedge fund manager. Oh, a hedge fund manager. I thought we were supposed to hate those people. Donald Sussman, who donated $20.6 million, and investor J.B. Pritzker of the Pritzker family, whose sister is the current Secretary of Commerce, and his wife, M.K. The Pritzkers were responsible for $16.7 million in donations. So Donald Sussman, $20.6 million, the Pritzkers, $16.7 million, and Hillary's going on, oh, the dark money in politics, we have to get rid of this. Don't you hate liberals? It's just disgusting. Univision chairman Chaim Sabin and his wife Cheryl gave $11.9 million. Yeah, this Sabin's a big left-wing kook. While hedge fund manager George Soros, another miscreant, wrote checks in the amount of $9.9 million. Well, what do Soros, Sabin, and his lovely wife Cheryl, Donald Sussman, and the Pritzkers, what do they want from Hillary? Obviously something. Ready for this one? Slim Fast founder Daniel Abraham gave another $9.7 million, rounding out the top 5. Now, here's the hypocrisy of this fraud Sussman. It's very odd to be giving millions when your objective is to actually get the money out of politics, he said. I'm a very strong supporter of publicly financed campaign. I'll bet. Multi-billionaire, he's got his. Now everybody else has to be quiet. Publicly funded, you know. And I think the only way to accomplish that is to get someone like Secretary Clinton, who's committed to cleaning up the unfortunate disaster created by the activist court and Citizens United. What an idiot. So the guy's contributing almost $21 million to get money out of politics. Is that ridiculous? It's just such a joke. Leaked emails published by WikiLeaks show that Clinton and her aides were concerned about the amount of money that could flow to her Republican opponents. Well, she doesn't have to worry about that much anymore, does she? No, I don't think so. So I wanted you to know about this. Clinton's $1.14 billion campaign already exceeds the $1.123 billion that went into Obama in 2012, according to Politico, and the $1,190,000 that went to Mitt Romney. Well, that's because she's so popular, wildly popular with the American people. People can't stop contributing to her, especially these 5 billionaires. We're giving her tens of millions of dollars because we're sick of money in politics. I mean, this is what they think of you. They think you're an idiot. And, of course, you liberals out there, you are idiots. So Hillary's in Manchester, New Hampshire today. Very cocky. They think they have it won. They feel they're going to run up the numbers in the Senate and the House. Maybe they will. It'll depend on you. But here, this is the drum she's beating. Cut 8, go.
He became the first person...
First of all, do we have to listen to this voice for 4 years? It's just incredible. Let's start from the top. Cut 8, go.
He became the first person running for president, Republican or Democrat, who refused to say that he would respect the results of this election.
You know, a liar and unindicted felon, even if he did say exactly what you said, which he didn't, certainly wouldn't be the first. Your hero, Al Gore, not only said it, but he litigated it. How come nobody asked Hillary Clinton, will you accept the results of this election and not go to court and challenge any of the ballots? Has anybody asked her that? No, they have not asked her that, because Hillary Clinton talks like this, quite abnormally, because her jaw gets stuck on so many lies. And so she talks to you like you're a moron. And she does that because most of the people who support her are morons. Yes, I said it. Go ahead, Mr. Producer.
Now, that is a direct threat to our democracy.
Oh, it's not. You're a direct threat to our democracy. You don't even believe in our democracy. What most would call a republic, or what's left of it. Go ahead.
I'm going to try to call it anything else because that's what it is.
Shut up, you idiot. I'm sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you with your racism and your social engineering and your class warfare and your corruption. I'm sick and tired of your pantsuits. I'm sick and tired of you, period. How do you like that? Nasty. She's nasty. And a compulsive liar. Now, more Hillary in Manchester, New Hampshire. Cut 9, go.
I have proposed plans that do not add a penny to the debt.
You are such a thief. You are such a liar. The Tax Foundation says you're going to add trillions of dollars to the debt. And you will. Care what you propose. Care about your lies. Just repulsive. Go ahead.
Because I see some of my longtime friends who were back in the 90s.
You don't have longtime friends. You have a couple of people you surround yourself. By the way, she surrounds herself only with women. Have you noticed that? That's her idea of diversity. Women with different color hair. That's it. She surrounds herself with men. Where are they? But in any event, go ahead.
And, you know, when my husband ended up, we had a balanced budget and a surplus.
Oh, slow down there. Never had a surplus. That was a phony paper move. What is this? On the one hand, your husband's sexual assaults, rapes, and all the rest. Hey, that's not her. Can't count that against her. Meanwhile, her husband, even if you play along, which is obnoxious enough. Well, when my husband left, we had a surplus. What's that have to do with you? What's that have to do with you? Nothing. Go ahead.
Actually, we were on the way to paying down the national debt, but here's what happened. What happened is trickle-down economics came back.
Oh, you're so pathetic. Yeah, we were on the way, ladies and gentlemen, to having a surplus under these profligate spending Democrats and the profligate spending Congresses. We were on the way of having a big, fat surplus. And what got in the way was trickle-down economics, Reaganism, you know, economic growth, capitalism, jobs, wealth creation. Oh my goodness. Yes. Here we were about to get to paradise. You told, with all our liberal plan, yes. And then Reagan screwed it up. What an idiot. Go ahead.
So here's what I'm going to do. Yes. We're going to ask the wealthy to finally pay their fair share.
What do you mean finally pay that? You know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm considered wealthy. Let me tell you something. By the time and I'm not crying, I'm just saying she's so full of crap. I pay a bigger percentage of taxes than the Clintons do. I don't hide my money in some phony trust, real estate trust, in the Cayman Islands or whatever the hell they're doing. I'm not like John Kerry, trying to buy boats in one state and leave them there to avoid the taxes and so forth. I've got 3 properties in 3 states. Got one in California. It sucks. The taxes are through the roof. Got one in Florida. Pretty good. Got one in Virginia. Getting bad. I don't hide my income. I even told my accountant, pay more than I owe because I don't want these fools annoying me. By the time I'm done, and again, I'm not crying on anybody's shoulder. I'm just showing you what a fraud she is. By the time I'm done with my federal income taxes, my state income tax, my property taxes, and all the rest of this crap, I'm at 50%. And I'm sick and tired of giving money to freeloaders and losers. Massive redistribution of wealth isn't about the poor and the hungry. It's about free college and free health care. And you shouldn't have to pay your loan back. Oh, you had a child? Well, then it's the government's responsibility to raise your child and it takes a village, you know. Now, I'll say this one more time. I know this stuff plays to her idiot constituent groups. I get that. So she pulls, does a few knee jerks, and they do the same thing. You could round up the wealthy in this country, the top 1%. You could round them up, take all their jewelry, the gold out of their teeth, take everything they own, everything they have, homes, bank accounts, jet, whatever the hell they have, take it all. You wouldn't even make a dent in unfunded liabilities or the fiscal operating debt, and she wants to add to it. Let me tell you what this woman will do. She's going to crush your children's generation and your grandchildren's generation. That's how I explained it in Plunder and Deceit. She doesn't want to pull back on anything. She doesn't want to reevaluate anything. Massive new entitlements, muscling up the existing entitlements, more government, less private sector, more government employees, less private sector employees. That's what she's about. You better wake up and smell the unemployment check.